everyone, today I'm going to be premiering a brand new series called the HYPODCAST. This has been years in the making. We've finally gotten around to making it and I am so excited to share it with you. Seriously, your feedback will mean more than ever on this video, so please drop likes, leave comments down in the description. It's our first time doing this, so criticism is more than welcome. We want to make this as entertaining as possible. But basically what it is it's a podcast, so you're actually intended to listen to this, not watch it. If you do choose to watch it, there's loads of fire gameplay in the background, so you're welcome to if you want to, but mainly the idea is give it a listen while you're playing, or maybe like on the bus or something like that. You can also listen to it on Spotify and in Anchor. The links are down in the description, so you don't have to watch it here on YouTube, but we are super proud of it. Basically, it's a podcast where we talk about all things Hypixel and Hytale related, so updates, things happening in the community, YouTubers, events, etc. You can kind of think of it as the news. You can kind of stay up to date with everything that's happening, but it's completely informal. We're not professional, okay? We're not going to be like, okay, so at this time on this day, this happened. It's more like, oh, so this happened, what do you reckon? And then we kind of have a conversation about it and have some banter between us. And honestly, I think it's pretty funny. Kind of weird to pat myself on the back like that, but yeah, we're all super proud of how this has turned out, so if you give it a listen, it would mean the world to us. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of the HYPODCAST, a podcast where we basically talk about anything that's currently going on in and around the Hypixel community. Hosted by myself, James, and Seal, two other current / ex Hypixel YouTubers. What's honestly going on with that, guys?
X.
You can't be ditching on
Current,
me.
current, always current.
Why would you say that? I'm back. So's James.
Yeah.
We might not get many views, but we are in fact back. So.
We're back and we're here to stay. That's what I'll say.
And we're your only
hope
friends
so.
on Hypixel, remember? So.
You're my only friends that honestly cuts
record.
deep, dude. You're the only one stupid enough to do a series like this with me. I'm so sorry.
It was a great idea. We've had this in the work for like 2 years. Was when the first idea came up.
And then you just stole the name, but that's fine. And I forgot.
Dude, we wanted to continue the legacy because you just dipped. Me and James were like, yes, let's do it, but now, as if by fate, dude, all three of us, we're back.
I mean, I've dipped many times. And I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to make another leaving video because I'll just come back again. And here I am. So...
At least you're honest with yourself.
As for James, how many return videos have you done now, my man?
We're up to number 5 or 6, I believe.
See, people made fun of me for quitting once, and yet you two are still around. I don't understand it, man. Yeah. I don't understand it. Anyway, we should probably jump into what the HYPODCAST actually is and what you can expect.
Right, so the HYPODCAST it's the clues in the title. It's a Hypixel podcast. We're going to be talking about everything to do with Hypixel. We're going to get people on. We're going to interview people from all around the community. Maybe some people that aren't in Hypixel community. And yeah, just see where it goes. If people like it, we'll carry on doing it.
So smash like.
Smash that like button. Do you even get like buttons on like Spotify and stuff? You don't, do you? So that's not really going to work, is it? We can't really rate it.
Not so much, no, but a lot of people will be watching on YouTube, dude. This is our early beginnings, okay?
Course, yeah.
So guys, we're going to be uploading this on multiple platforms, so you'll be able to listen wherever you want.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know where we're going to be uploading it.
That was just really forced, James. You got to do that again.
Yeah, James, it's got to be more natural. Go on, take
that
two.
was just like, right.
You've got to say it like a conversational thing, not just like
James,
a statement
where
to the
can
camera.
people find this podcast?
What is the list? So, no, genuinely. So we're gonna have the podcast up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Am I missing anything? There's a few places. Google Podcasts. That's another one.
A few other random ones.
Basically, anywhere that will actually like not kick us off immediately, you can find us. But for now, it's just gonna kind of live on this channel and eventually its own channel as well, because yeah, we're getting professional with this.
We're even making a logo. You'll probably see that now on the album art. I don't know what we've decided on, but it'll probably look very similar to the Hypixel logo.
I don't think any of us have annoyed Simon in the past, but please don't sue us.
I mean, I got demoted once, but that's not worth.
Yeah, that's not really Simon though. He doesn't really deal with the staff team. You good, brother? You good?
Okay, so our first thing we're going to bring up is Original Ace exposing SkyBlock glitches.
Okay, now no offense to Original Ace, but I have no idea who he is. Not because he's not relevant or anything, but just because I haven't been here. So please do expose his SkyBlock glitches.
All right. Basically, Original Ace is like a pretty big like comedy Hypixel YouTuber. He's got a couple 100,000 subs, and dude's pretty hilarious, honestly. But his last SkyBlock video, I feel kind of personally attacked by. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
SkyBlock is obviously the big thing right now. Everybody's playing SkyBlock,
Yeah.
and the dude went ahead. And yeah, he said some bad glitches that should probably get fixed. That's what we need in our lives. But at the same time, there's some glitches that are like beneficial. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
So like you can withdraw money from the bank with the piggy bank, which you're not supposed to be able to do, which he put in the video. So dude might have upset like, a few members of the SkyBlock community with that one.
Especially to that audience as well. Like, that's a lot of people to be like broadcasting it to, obviously.
I know. I mean, it's a good video, so fair play to you, Austin. I respect it, but man, I feel kind of hurt by it. And when they patch it, I'll know who to point my finger at.
Yeah, Ace is kind of he's been around a little while because he definitely wasn't as big when I was making YouTube videos. But I think the first time like he properly came into like the spotlight from my point of view was when it was him that turned out to be taking over the My Dozer channel. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, right, yeah.
It was him, right?
So, yeah, I showed him out on Seal Reveals back in the day. He had 200 subs. Good subs. No one remembers that.
You're still salty about that, Chris.
Honestly,
Yeah, I'm so
years has it
salty.
been?
Honestly. Don't get me started.
I remember clicking on that video because I was like, I actually want to know who's taken over the My Dozer channel. And then it was the Original Ace, and I was like, I have heard of him, but I did not see this coming.
Wait, you didn't see him several years later just exposing SkyBlock glitches? Because that's a very niche thing to see coming.
So how do people take him taking over My Dozer's channel? Because obviously, like, that's quite a weird thing. Because people obviously like you for you, not some.
So he didn't like take it over and make it into his own. He turned it into a community channel. I don't know if it's still active. I think they haven't uploaded a video for about a month or so.
I might finally get a shout out on the My Dozer channel. God.
Dude, it's gone full circle. Originally, you helped promote My Dozer through Seal Reveals, and now it's a community channel, so you can get on it and it will promote you. It's a full circle, dude. You've done well. Through no influence of Michael, you are getting the promotion you so deserve, and I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This was the long-term goal.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
You foresaw everything. Yeah. You saw it in a crystal ball. Anyway, going back to that Original Ace point, they're definitely going to put out a SkyBlock update to patch that. Again, I know to point my finger at Austin, but what do you think they'll add in the next update? They've kind of teased a few things. Obviously, they'll probably patch these bugs or whatever, but let's get some speculation going, boys.
I think they're going to add a bit more to do with multiplayer, this multiplayer side of it. Developing that a bit more. I know that is the part of it that is really popular right now. There's not many people playing on their islands on their own. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm not sure where they can take it from there. I'm not an ideas man. I'm really not. But I think that'll be the part they move on to next.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've already confirmed that in the next update they're working on these things called dungeons, which kind of seem interesting to me. Apparently, they've maybe taken inspiration from Hytale, taking inspiration from their own game. I don't blame them for it, but they're kind of thinking of having like these little quests you can go on, mobs to fight, bosses, quests to complete, maybe get rare items and stuff. I mean, these are just what I'm thinking about it. But
have you seen the official Minecraft Dungeons release trailer? Came out like yesterday. It might have been decent. Like 4 days ago. I think it was when Minecon was, which was like Sunday.
Yeah.
It looked really cool. I clicked on it and I was like, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I clicked on it and I ended up actually being really intrigued, and I was like, I actually kind of want to try this.
Yeah, that's like something I feel the SkyBlock dungeons could maybe be like, because it's definitely very RPG-esque. And I feel like out of all the RPG elements, that's the main one that's kind of missing. I'd love to just go through like a dungeon, battle through loads of mobs and kill a boss and get like a super rare, like one of a kind weapon with like special abilities or stats specific to it. Rather than just everyone grinding up to like the same end game weapons or whatever. You all have your own like custom thing, or go for some fire or ice or water element stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty sick what they can do.
Yeah, kind of like some extra ultimates like they've got in UHC, you mean? Like just cool items that do random things. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah.
You've seen it, Chris, obviously, in Hypixel UHC and stuff.
Yeah, of
when
course.
Like you have lightning axes, like Axe of Perun, or swords that blow up when you hit things.
Stuff like rare stuff. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of the swords in Hytale, not in Hytale, in Hypixel SkyBlock are kind of generic. Their abilities, like, they're pretty cool, but there's nothing too exciting. It's all just stuff like you right click to teleport, or you right click and you do like a fuzz radar and blow everything away, but it's kind of underwhelming and does no damage. I'd love to see some stuff that like actually has a kind of impact on the game rather than it's just some kind of weird cosmetic thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I guess they still need to make it balanced, obviously. Like, they don't want to make it too overpowered, because obviously
definitely not.
That's the issue you have whenever you try to do these things, though, because they add all these cool items like they did when they did the UHC update where they added extra ultimates, and there is almost no way you will add an update and everything will be balanced.
Yeah.
And so if they do this kind of update, the point they've got to be is they've got to be reactive, which, to be fair to them, Hypixel are normally really good at. Yeah. They normally do listen to the community, unlike other games like Fortnite where they add the mech and it destroys the game for months. Hypixel do seem to fix their issues pretty quick.
See, me like going on having like a new account and stuff. Like I don't think I'd ever want to play UHC on my account, because I know that there's people on there that just know the game like inside out with all like the new like crafting and everything.
Yeah, it is an issue that some of the games just aren't friendly to new users.
Some games have been ruined by trying to make them user friendly, like Mega Walls. I don't know if either of you two have tried Mega Walls lately, but oh my gosh, that game has been driven into the ground. I used to love it, but it's literally nothing like it was, because they've tried to make it new player friendly, right? Okay. And in doing that, like, it's just weird. The withers only have like 500 health. There's 5 minutes of prep time. The withers die on their own. It's like, it's not even the same game.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to do it is with stuff like Blitz Hour, where the new players, everyone gets a level 10 kit and you can just play with that.
Blitz Hour is great. Like, I had not played this server in a while, and when I logged on, I played Blitz Hour for like the first time, and I was blown away because obviously I've come in from not having a single level 10, and suddenly I was able to try like 5 level 10s. It was crazy. I was like, yes,
exactly.
It's like
this makes me want to play Blitz. Yeah. It literally makes me want to play Blitz.
It's like playing a God game. Like, I remember God games being like the funnest thing to play like ever, and it would only really like be a very rare thing, because it would only be like when admins decided to play, and then they'd still have to like turn it on, obviously. And it was just like that buzz of like everyone having good stuff, and it actually felt like an equal like playing field. Yeah, and like 100 people, you could like have all like voice crack.
It's what you're known for, dude. It's fine.
God's sake. So you'd have all your friends in that one lobby, and just like, it was just amazing. It's just the best thing. And then obviously having this random kit level 10 thing is just obviously great for that, because it means you can...
Yeah, I kind of almost feel like UHC should maybe have something like that. It would totally break the game, and I don't think it would really help players too much, because like they won't know what items to rush. They won't know what the crafts are.
That's the issue there. Yeah,
it's weird, dude.
It wouldn't work for that reason, that the players, like in Blitz, they literally get given the items. Whereas in the UHC, you have to go and find those items. So,
But even so, the game is doing incredibly at the moment. Like on YouTube, in the game, I don't know if you've seen, but in most solo games at the moment, literally most of the people are like 1 or 2 stars, because there's just that many new people coming in. And if they're enjoying it, then fair play. I don't know how, because the game is so unbalanced towards them, but you know, if you're having fun, that's cool.
I feel like it's every day on Twitter I see someone posting about getting like a 20 or 30 kill game, and I'm just like, whew.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in the day, like, people used to celebrate over like 10 to 15.
I know. I get 10 to 15 and I'm psyched, and then I just see all these tweets and I'm quickly reminded that I'm trash, but such is life, dude.
The kill record is still like 35 by the Jinxed, and that was set 2.5 years ago, I swear.
Oh wow.
35 out of 100.
30.
Blimey.
He was streaming, and he did get like, I think it was 4 Sakis, but
Yeah.
well, that side still 31 kills.
Did this happen in solo?
I think it was solo. I'm 90%
Yeah, that's
sure.
half the game. 35 people. Jeez.
In other news, Hytale has been nominated for a golden joystick, which is obviously like crazy considering it's
Not even
speaking
out
when
yet.
yeah, it's not out yet. But then obviously the joystick it's for is for games.
Well, you
that
know,
aren't out
what
yet,
category
but-
it's in.
Yeah, it's for most wanted games, Cal.
Yeah, it's for
Yeah,
games
yeah.
that aren't out yet, Cal.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but, oh,
But considering-
never mind. Ignore me.
But considering how Hypixel started, like it was literally they were just all they'd make was maps on like they'd build maps and then they'd make sort of campaigns out of them or whatever. To making a server on Minecraft, to it being the biggest server in the world, to
I know.
now having their own game.
With the trailer that has over 15 million views,
Exactly.
like what?
Insane.
And they're like joined with games like the Avengers game, like Last of Us 2, Last of Us
I
Part 2.
know.
Oh,
Watch Dogs,
it's done well to get to this point because it is in such a tough category.
Final
Like,
Fantasy
Yeah.
7 remake. Like it's probably not going to win, but
Seriously.
just to be in that.
It's up against like Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, to think
Which-
it's even like on the same level as them is ridiculous. Because obviously we've all like played on the server since it was like tiny.
Yeah.
Had like a couple thousand people on, not like tens
Literally,
of thousands.
yeah.
It's like, it's ridiculous. I almost feel proud. It almost
Yeah,
feels
exactly,
like
yeah,
watching my
literally.
son grow up, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I'm excited to see like how the game is, like how it actually performs and stuff, and like if it's because obviously the developers on Hypixel are like really good.
Oh yeah, and the thing I'm looking forward to most, people always say, "Oh, Cal, but like, what if the PvP on Hytale sucks or whatever?" As James said earlier, Hypixel are really good. Like, no matter how much knack you give them or like how much you can insult them, Hypixel are really good at listening to their community. I've never seen
Yeah.
like a server that's so open and so transparent and so communicative. So I feel like even if the PvP did suck, if they got the feedback, they'd be like, "Yeah, what do you want
Change it.
changing?"
It's taking so long to make though, isn't it? As well.
Yeah, but I think the part of them listening to the community and like reacting to the community's wants is part of the reason they've been so successful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Games die when they don't listen to their community.
Yeah.
But I think Hypixel also does the right balance of not over listening, because
Yeah,
there
they're
is
definitely still doing their own thing.
there is a point where sometimes the community may want something, but it's not actually what's best for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
long term with Hypixel as well, it's like obviously because it's a free to play server, it draws so many people in, so they generate this like big community of people because they're all like, oh, it's free, we can play, and then more people and like word of mouth or whatever. And like that's exactly what happened with Fortnite. Like Fortnite was one of the first games of its kind that was free, and like was such a big game that was free. Which like normally free games are like these games that are made by like 12-year-old kids, you know, like really. small
Yeah,
things.
yeah, I get you.
And
Well,
like,
that's the
Fortnite's this game that's like it's balanced as well. It's like it's free to play. Obviously, it's just like new player friendly. It's all cosmetics, but a lot of the stuff that Fortnite brought out as well is like cosmetic stuff that Hypixel has done. And like I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a link with that, like because I feel like they've done a lot of things. Like they did like a pets thing. They've done like all the skins and everything. Like, I
I
don't know.
feel like that's just what cosmetic games do. There's only
Maybe,
so
yeah.
many things you can actually do
Yeah, that's
that
true.
aren't pay to win
Yeah,
at
that's a good
all.
point. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, by the way, James? You sound like you wanted to pitch in earlier, brother.
I have absolutely forgotten, boys.
Oh, you let
I-
down, mate.
Oh,
Let
no,
down.
no.
Off the podcast.
No, I think I was going to mention that the reason the people are moving towards this free model is obviously because post-sale monetization. I think it's up something like 88% year on year.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
it's like
It's huge.
if you buy a game, you only buy it once. But if there's like microtransactions and limited time events and stuff like that, I think you'll just carry on just buying it. So it's definitely more stable. But nobody knows if Hytale's going to be free or not.
Yeah, that's
that
interesting.
was another question. I wanted to know whether that had been announced yet, because I hadn't seen anything about a price or whether
I
it
feel-
was going to
yeah.
be free. I
I
personally,
feel like they haven't said it's free, have they? So I feel like that's something
No.
they would go for because I feel it's going to be paid. They've
I
worked
think
on it
it's
so
I think it's
long.
going to be paid. I don't think there's any way they'll
I-
release it free.
It would suck if it like wasn't free, because obviously I know a lot of people in the Minecraft community are younger and they can't really afford it or whatever. I've seen so many people in my streams like say they wish it was free. So I see that part of it, but I genuinely want it to be paid. Like, a lot of the Minecraft community is really interested in making hack clients for some reason. And imagine them transitioning over to this game, unlimited accounts to just test or cheat infinitely on.
Yeah.
That's not what I want, dude. Like, we're finally moving away to a game that's not ridden with cheaters. We get to play all the same things, Sky Wars, UHC, they can be incredible.
Yeah,
But
What do you think about the people
Finally
saying
cheat-free.
I want to play Hytale because I want it to be free. Minecraft isn't free. I know Hypixel's free,
Yeah,
but
that's a good
Minecraft
point.
itself is not
exactly.
free.
that is
Yeah.
true. That is very,
Yeah.
very true.
That's a good point.
It's a one-time purchase, but like
Yeah.
people can make the initial investment, I think.
I didn't realize they're going to put like Sky Wars and stuff. Like, that's really interesting. I thought it was just going to be a completely brand new thing.
In
like,
the
completely separate.
trailer, basically they've said that they have this single player mode that's like kind of like Minecraft, kind of like an RPG. You have quests and things to go around and do in different areas and bosses and stuff. But then you can also just wander off and go mining and build your own house or whatever. But then there's also a multiplayer thing where you can have servers like in Minecraft, but Hytale are going to have their server as well as their single player. And in the trailer, you can see like literally there's Blitz and the Sky Wars that they showcase. Both of those games are confirmed to be in Hytale. I think there's a little snippet of like Sky Wars with him shoot, like it's literally one of the maps that's on Hypixel,
Yeah,
and he
I saw
shoots
that.
somebody with like a crossbow or something like that.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool.
It's really interesting.
It does look really cool. I hope they had like UHC and stuff, because they'd literally be able to make UHC champions in Hytale. It's not like they won't be able to have like Axa Perun or Exodus or anything, because it's their stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just hope I'm sure they won't, but I just hope they don't try buy off more than they can chew with that. I think they should launch with like 4 or 5 games that they absolutely nail and then slowly expand. Because Hypixel wasn't built in a day. Let's like emphasize that. The server's been around since 2013, and it started off with what, like Quakecraft, TNT Run and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The walls.
Which are like all classic now, aren't they? All of them have been like moved down.
The thing is, it's like I don't feel like they should overload it with content so the community is instantly like spread across all these games. If there were a few niche games for them to go into and then slowly spread out, that's what happened with Hypixel. But like, imagine dropping that many games all at once and everyone just rushed to one game. All of the others would just be dead. That's another problem. So,
or you'd have the issue that people would be so spread out, you wouldn't have enough people to play some of your bigger games.
oh yeah, that's another, like, the opposite. That's true.
Okay, so we've written down Skeppy in here. Now, all I know about Skeppy is that he is like he's grown like incredibly well, hasn't he, since like Minecraft
Yeah,
Monday, is
dude's
it?
insane. He's not just well, it was actually way before Minecraft Monday.
Yeah,
he
but
like
he's been big
branched
a while.
off from being a Hypixel YouTuber. He used to be a Sky Wars YouTuber, man. There's hope for me.
Really?
But yeah, he kind of branched away from that and just started doing random things or trolling on his server. He literally has like over 1 million subs now that he got in like 6 months. Dude's
Over
doing
1.5,
crazy well.
Cal. Over 1.5.
1.5 mil now already?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, already.
What?
I'm pretty sure he gained like 400,000 subs in the last month.
Honestly, that's unreal. I can think of few people that actually deserve that though. Like, honestly, Skeppy really does. He's such a nice dude.
Yeah, he does seem like it.
Yeah, I've seen some of his videos as well, and he is very entertaining. Like, he has a cool like edit style as well, which I like.
Yeah. So why'd you put him in the document, James? Is it because of what's happened recently?
Yeah, I saw the tweets. I think it was last night, earlier today, and I just thought, oh man, I feel for that guy. It's such a rough situation. 19 years old, man. Like,
Dude, I would not wish that on anyone. Like, literally, for those of you unaware of the situation, including Chris, I don't think you know about this one, right?
I saw a few tweets, but I didn't know the context of them.
Yeah, so basically, he was going to move to LA with a few other YouTubers, Finster and A6D. Both of those aren't from the US, so they had to get visas to get in. So they applied for their visas, they got this place bought, they got all the flight tickets, they got everything. And bear in mind, this is in LA, so this is expensive, especially flying from like Europe. And then both Finsters and A6D's visas got denied, and Skeppy had to go over to LA to live in a place by himself that he couldn't afford to live in by himself.
God.
So
Yeah, apparently it's a big place as well.
yeah, moving to a whole other place on your own at the age of 19 when you
Yeah.
can't even afford to do it, like,
God.
man, if I were just moving next door, like now I'm 20, I'm basically 19. So let's say even if I was just moving next door, for example, and like everything went wrong and I couldn't do it, I would freak out, let alone move into like an entire different state. Like, I feel for the dude. He's such a nice guy.
Where's his home state? How far is it?
I'm not 100% sure where his home state actually is. So I see if I can find out.
Yeah, I hope it's not too far.
Apparently, he's from Florida. That's literally the other side of the country.
The other side.
Oh my gosh.
That's America, man. The size of America, it's huge. Like we're all from the UK, and like I've forgotten how many times the UK can fit into America, but it's some insane amount.
Dude, literally,
Yeah.
he's going that far away. It's like 2 or 3 time zones apart. Like, oh my gosh.
Why is he moving?
could-
Like, I know it might sound a bit stupid,
Well,
but like,
I
why,
mean,
if they can't go, like,
Well,
why is he still going? Like,
He already put the money down.
Yeah, he's already put the money down. Everything's booked.
right.
Like-
okay.
His flight was literally the day after it all fell down.
Yeah,
So,
he also paid to like have his car taken across the country.
Yeah, so it's
other-
like, I know everyone says all YouTubers have a load of money, but moving all the way to LA, putting all that in a massive house in LA, that must cost so much, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even to somebody who's minted, like,
Yeah.
he even said himself he can't afford to live there. Like, I genuinely don't know what he's done. He tweeted out earlier that apparently he's sorted it out, he's still going, and he just said thank you, and he's going to make a video on it soon. So
Well,
I'm looking
I don't know
forward
if
to
you
that,
saw
'cause I
this,
hope it
Cal.
worked out.
I don't know if you
don't
saw
know if he
this.
sorted it?
No, I don't know if you saw this. His fans created a GoFundMe for him,
Did they?
and and it's got over $25,000, I think it was, in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, Skeppy has like the nicest fan base ever though. Literally, I don't know if you know about the Skeppy stand thing. Do you guys know about the Skeppy stands?
No, not at all. No.
James?
That he's just got insane fans.
No, literally, the Skeppy stands, right? They're a group of people on Twitter who all have like something to do with Skeppy. Like, they have him on their name, in their handle, or like have some weird profile picture of him. And literally so many of them follow me. And because I'll just see it all the time, just random faces of Skeppy liking my tweets and replying. And they are literally the nicest people in the world. They are so wonderful.
Really?
Literally, they'll like all my things. They'll leave sweet little replies and hearts. And I've just seen like all of Skeppy's tweets, for example, they have like thousands of replies and just everyone just being so nice. Seriously, that dude has such a lovely fan base. And if that's true, that is ridiculous, dude.
I've just
I'm
gone on
trying-
GoFundMe and I'm trying to find his.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it as
and
well.
there's
I
so
definitely
many
saw
Skeppy
it.
GoFundMes. I put in Skeppy, it's 182 results found, and there's like loads
Really?
of them. They're all like $0 raised. So I don't know where
Oh,
that
wow.
25 grand one is.
There was definitely one. I saw a screenshot of it on Twitter. I'm hoping it wasn't like edited or something.
I found one of them that has $1,500 on it.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
I-
But I don't think
yeah.
that's even his. Is it?
Oh my gosh, I found the tweet. Hang on, I'll put it in the chat for you boys. $23,314.95.
yeah.
Jeez. Dude, that is so moving for real.
That's
Considering
after tax
Skeppy
as well.
tweeted, yeah, he tweeted 3 hours ago. In other news, I've landed in LA. So yeah, honestly, I hope it goes well for him. That is at least like a start. That should help him cover some of the initial costs and stuff. And if you happen to hear this, Zach, if it falls on your ears, seriously, we all wish you the best, dude.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
I thought you were about to announce you'd move out to LA with him. But no,
Just say the
seriously,
words.
Good luck.
Honestly, I did actually want to live in LA for the longest time, and I still kind of do. So honestly, if I could afford it, it would be an option. But you know, that is a bit of a distant dream for the time being.
It's a distant location as well.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like the other side of the world.
All right, guys. I think that's all our topics that we've got planned for today. If you want us to talk about anything in the future, guys, be sure to tweet at the HYPODCAST. If you're watching on YouTube, that will be on the screen right now. At the HYPODCAST with any topics you want us to talk about.
That's very professional, man. I
That's
like
very
it. I
professional. That was
don't
good.
even have access to this Twitter account. I feel
No,
quite
it's only
quite
me.
upset. It's only you?
It's currently
It
only
says
Chris.
run by all three of us. This is clickbait, dude. You should tweet at Refraction Plays instead so I get to see everything. Thank you very much. And thank you for spending your time with us. I hope you all do enjoy it. If you do, drop a like if you're on YouTube, whatever other platform you're on. I don't care. You got to find a way to leave a like,
tweet
okay?
Tweet us. It's the best way.
And yeah, when's the next episode coming out, boys? How long is...
Every
couple of weeks.
Yeah, every couple
of weeks, I
when
reckon.
something interesting happens, I reckon. If there's enough to talk about, then we'll do it. But
If there's enough to talk about, we could do it every week. But if it's going to be quiet, we'll just do it every couple of weeks.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We won't burden you guys with too much content of us talking about nothing. And yeah, we'll see you all soon, hopefully. Bye.